Attention, please. It's the Daily Dose.
I'm so excited, you guys. Season 2 Daily Dose. And let's just get right into it.
Okay, let's do that.
Our first topic of the day is, how do you tell your partner that you, yes, I said it, that you have an STD?
Woo! Okay, first off, I need clarification.
All right.
Clarification. Is this something I had prior to going into the relationship, or while in the relationship, I veered left and came back home with something? Which one? Which one is it? Because those are different talks.
It's totally different.
If you're starting off a relationship, you haven't had sex yet, and one of you has something, that's a different conversation than I stepped out on you and guess what, boo, I got something and we need to talk about it.
We're going to start easy. Start off with you have a pre-existing STD. Okay, we all know them. We all know them. Let's name them off. Herpes. Okay.
HPV. HIV.
We can't forget that. Okay. What do you do?
This is tough. I mean, okay, so first off, having never had to have this conversation, I don't really know what to say. Okay. However, okay, I am a physician, so I think I can finagle, what to tell people. Okay.
She gonna finesse it, y'all. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna finesse this one. I think, okay, if you're just starting a relationship, brand new, and you do have something, first off, I wouldn't put that in the first conversation, right?
Because
you gotta hold off on that info. You gotta wait a minute. You gotta hold off. I would say right before things are going to go in that direction, you have to be like, listen, I need to talk to you about something. I have this condition and I think you need to know about it since we're headed in that direction. It's no easy way to say it. You just gotta
say it.
I think you just gotta say it, because that's hard. That's tough. I think most people, they don't say that. They don't have a conversation. Hence, that's why we have such a high number of herpes and HPV. So, I mean, somebody ain't saying nothing. A lot of y'all ain't saying nothing. I don't know. What do you counsel your patients? How do you tell them?
First off, before I'm a physician, I'm a woman. So a lot of times when women have herpes or even HPV warts, genital warts, you kind of know when you're about to get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, if this dude, I'm not sure, is it worth me telling him and giving him a reason to think like, whoa, you're a hoe? Because that's the stigma.
But then would you still sleep with him? Do you still sleep with him even if you don't think it's going to be anything serious? Do you still sleep with him without telling him?
That's a possibility, right? Possibly you can sleep with somebody knowing that you don't have any symptoms. You feel it. You feel that stuff before it comes on.
And you saying you can only pass the virus if you have the actual sore or wart?
Incorrect. Incorrect. Biggest
you can still pass it.
Misconception, but I can understand it. Being human, is a stigma. Use a hoe, and that's just the biggest misconception, because we know you can get it from the first person you're with. So, I'm straddling the fence on that as a woman. Now,
so you say just don't say that
as a physician, and I got to talk a little different right here. I just put on my hat, y'all. Okay. And because you can still spread this stuff without having any symptoms, it's important to tell somebody that you are really digging the reasons why you want to use condoms or the reason why you want to take medication. Okay.
What about telling them, what about saying, I want to use condoms so I don't get anything, even though you got it? Is that a way to do it? Because I would imagine having that conversation is very hard.
That's called loophole, ladies and men.
Yeah. I'm thinking I think it's, lying by omission. I think that's how you get out of that. If it's a jump off, one night stand, I think go with saying, listen, let's just wear a condom because I don't know what you got, and be done with it. But if it's somebody that you're really feeling, where it's like husband potential, yes, or something that could potentially be serious, You can't really use that. You have to be upfront and honest, because if this does turn into a long-term / marriage,
If somebody gets something,
he's gonna know when you pull out that valcyclovir out of the cabinet. He's gonna be like, whoa. Why you got that?
because you gave this to me 3 years ago.
Oh,
And that's what happened.
you're gonna flip it.
But the main point, I think, is to protect yourself and know what you're bringing to the table. Know that, you know what, I get an infection every 3 months. You know, my immune system is low. I need to go to the doctor and I need to get on medication. I need to wear a condom. And if I do like somebody, I do need to tell you, because I don't want you to get it. And origin story will debunk that hoe. Some of us are hoes, but most of us, we getting it off a guy we've been with for years, going back and forth with. That's the reality. Yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, to be open, to be honest is the best policy. But my thing is the timing. Just like you said earlier, Dr. Tin, we ain't gonna have this hardcore conversation. And I just meant
not in the beginning. Okay. Now, what happens if you catch something whilst in a relationship? Let's say you got chlamydia.
I got something for my patients.
So do you take the medication and secretly give it to your partner?
You just smash it up
and put it in his applesauce or something?
And if he's scary, I'm gonna tell what y'all gonna do. If you guys are with a partner and you know that you're not really gonna be with that person and he might be a little scary, you know, what you can do is, ladies, okay, I need y'all to write this down. We're gonna drop this link in the comments below. Okay. And you're going to go to tellyourpartner.com. Okay. It's a secure platform where you can anonymously send an email or a text. Hey, you need to go get checked out. You have chlamydia. And chances are that dude, you know, let's go with the stats, ladies. But that dude is going to be thinking about, you know, which one.
Yeah, he ain't gonna know it's you. I think you good on that. I think you good on that. Especially if it's a jump off. That's excellent. Tellyourpartner.com. If it's a jump off, you know what? Yeah, I gave you something, dog, but we ain't gonna never see each other again. But you still want to be responsible. Go ahead and do that anonymous tip.
And then cut. Because like we said, if y'all reviewed season 1, that's a tricky, sticky, icky.
Dicky. So what about he is your man of 3 years? You stepped out and came home with some shit. Are we really gonna just go ahead, take the medication, and then sprinkle it in his dinner that you make him every day?
We're gonna give him what we call that expedited partner treatment. And then we're gonna sit down. Yes, this STD thing is a big deal, but guess what? There's a deeper issue of why I stepped out. There's a deeper issue of why I looked for attention elsewhere. And it's wild in these streets. And look what you made me do.
No.
Look at that.
No, it's not a look what you made me do. You're in a relationship. Everybody, both parties, y'all had a part to play in it. Now, I do agree. You do have to be like, listen, I did step out. I ended up catching chlamydia. I got checked out. You need to get checked out too. But let's talk about, again, why it happened. It ain't your fault that I stepped out. I can't say that we're going to be blaming people, but we do need to look at, you can't just tell the victim.
But most of the time when women cheat, it's an intention. We are not feeling fulfilled.
But you still don't have to.
It's not for fun. Yes, okay, I didn't land on a penis, especially a sick one. None of us would choose to do that. You got to look at why we got to this point.
Right, exactly. But you don't say I done caught something and it's your fault. You made me step out. No. But you gotta be honest. You gotta be like, yo, I stepped out. This is why we need to really delve into it. Hopefully you can trust me again. I will never do it again. We do not have any relationship. It was a one-time off. And I did it because I was looking for something and I still didn't find it. And then approach the conversation that way. But I don't think you could be like, yo, I cheated. I got something. And it was your fault because I'm a woman.
Hey, if Jada can fall and get into an entanglement, if she can do that, then you know what? You made me. Okay. I had to go to fine. And when I did that, I caught something. So we really got to work this out, or it's really doses. Y'all know what I'm saying? Doses.
Okay. Speaking of doses, we're going to end it right here, okay?
Attention, please. It's the Daily Dose.
Okay, Much, I'm going to have you step out, baby, because we're going to get a little grown up in here. Little grown, boo. Little grown. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, homie.
I'm going to end it and then see if I can do it again.
Okay. All right.